cheering?
I mean, if Aaron's their number one weapon, then they got no shot because I'm just shutting them down.
All right, Michael Connell, thanks a lot for the time. Good luck in the second quarter.
Lose, baby.
All right, good job. We'll be back after this with more. All right, let's get quarter number 2 going on here.
Got the Snow Bastards with the ball.
It's Ben Turchin and it's T-Bone, Swedish Bulldog Anderson, otherwise known as Sparky. And we've seen some good action here in the first quarter, Sparky.
Great action here. The Bastards are definitely looking tough right now.
And here comes Hucko around the bend. Oh, he's gone! Can Kelly bring him down? Scott Kelly trying to, and the A-Train.
They got him. They got him.
At the 30-yard line.
Hare's missing. An unlikely missed tackle.
Yeah, he was on the ground there, but how about the stiff arm by Hucko on Hare?
Great job around the corner.
Big Huck wants this game.
Big Huck definitely wants to win this game bad. I think he's heard enough of the Iceholes rantings about their 3 wins.
5 yards away from the end zone. Oh, and the ball sails out of his hands, and he's going to be down at the 45, so 5 yards from the goal line. Now they're backed up 15 yards.
They got a long way to go to the end zone now. That was a costly missed snap.
And I didn't see who was snapping it. Was it Nick Laux? Was it Espy?
I know Nick, yeah. From Nick's reactions, you can definitely tell Espy was the snapper.
Oh, my goodness. He would love to have that one back as he puts his Philadelphia Eagles hat on in disgust.
I know talking to Espy pregame, he was definitely worried about the snapping game. Definitely thought he was going to have a missed snap.
Yeah, we did talk to him, and he said he had a new role, and that was the center. And that, let's see if that provides costly right now for the Snow Bastards. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 43.
Close to 20 yards out.
And Jeff Piper is back at quarterback now for the Bastards.
Oh, wow.
Harvey putting pressure on. And the A-Train intercepts at the 30. The Iceholes have it. He's at the 40. Look at his speed. At the 50 and still on his feet. At the 40, and Ben Schroeder and Laux finally bring him down. Oh, it's a reverse. And they keep reversing. Scott Kelly's got it. However, I think the A-Train was out of bounds. I think we saw the A-Train was out of bounds. I don't know. What'd you see there?
I
saw the A-Train out of bounds at about the 35-yard line before the lateral.
He had at least 4 sick moves in that.
What a play by Double A. Obviously, the knee not bothering him.
I don't know. He looks a little slow to get up after that interception.
Is the A-Train okay? We got a nod and a thumbs up.
Okay.
We got a thumbs up and a nod. We didn't get a look, but we got an. Oh, and there's the look. We got a nod and a look and everything.
That was an incredible interception in return.
So the Snow Bastards
really turning the tide.
First a high snap fumble and then an interception.
And now the Iceholes look to be on their way back.
Kelly wants to go to RJ, but it's too long.
Oh.
2nd down coming up.
Oh, I already hear some bickering on the Iceholes staff. This can't be good. With only 1 touchdown today.
Chance to make it 21-14 if the Iceholes get a touchdown here, and they are 10 yards away, but it's 2nd and 10. And they're going to huddle. They're going to call some sort of play here.
They look to be.
What do you know? What do you think, Sparky? What do you think about this?
I'm thinking they're either going to go a power run.
I'm thinking they're talking about what they're going to have for lunch after.
Could be. They're talking what toppings they want on their pizza.
Could be either or. Looks like we might see a blitz right now by the Bastards. 3 come in. Hucko wants to rush, but nice protection by RJ. Kelly's got all day. He's going to run.
Oh, he pulls it down.
He's going to take it himself.
Spin move on Pike
and he's in. Scott Kelly. Were you impressed by the quarterback on that drive?
Scott Kelly definitely decided to pull it down early and made the right decision there, that's for sure.
And we're going to see if the Farging Iceholes do a celebration dance. They have their heads down. They are losing, so I don't know.
I know that after the first quarter, I got some inside information. Pike Village is definitely hurt.
Is he hurt?
And maybe that had an effect on his Olay defense on that.
What is the injury? Do you know?
I didn't get the specifics on the injury. I do know he's hurting. And it definitely showed on that last attempted tackle.
All right, makes it 21-14. Then the Bastards have it again. Hucko wants to go long. He's got Ben Scoter, but it's too high and too far. But he had Ben Scoter, had a step on Pipe City.
He did have a step. You got to wonder if this defense for the Iceholes just isn't the same as years past. They seem to have lost a step this year.
And if anyone would know that, it definitely would be you, Mashed Potatoes.
I've definitely been there. I've done it. I know what it's like to be out there on this field.
2nd and 10, and the Pipe Village is still in a quarterback after his interception. He goes to Hucko. Hey, Lucky Finn!
Hey.
How you doing, Scott Kelly?
How you doing, boys?
Hucko, how you doing? Good. Wow. Getting
Part of the action.
Getting a little sweat on my body by the big Huck. I don't appreciate that. But it's physical out here, you can tell.
Snow Bastards look a little worried right now. They might not have the same snap they had on offense earlier in the game.
Piper's still in a QB. They're going to go with the Pipe Village. And O'Connell can't haul it in. It might have been an errant pass that time by number 1/2 fraction. And he's besides himself. He just can't.
You got to wonder.
Doesn't know what to say.
What's going through little Piper's mind right now? He's got to be a little flustered.
12 minutes to play here in the second quarter, in the first half of football. Yeah, I do see the Bastards a little more lackadaisical than the first quarter.
They look a little tired.
They're really, as the punt, a spiraling, high, booming kick by Hucko.
And it's going to be a touchdown.
And it's going to roll into the end zone, and that's where the Farging Iceholes will take over.
Only down by a touchdown.
What do you think the Iceholes have to do on this drive here, T-Bone?
I think they just got to keep going right at this Bastards defense. I think the Bastards are starting to let up on defense, and they need to just pound the ball with Scott Kelly and Jason Piper at their smallish defensive line.
Scott Kelly, who had that touchdown run on the last drive, he's got 11 touchdowns in the past 2 El Nino Bowls.
He is an offensive weapon.
He's
only
a horse.
rivaled by me.
Only rivaled by Mashed Potatoes, T-Bone, Sparking Anderson. And Kelly QBs. Ben Scoter puts some pressure on. Kelly's going to run, and he's brought down by Ben Scoter at the 40.
Let's pick up 5 yards.
The doctor throwing him down. The doctor will hurt him and then take care of him after.
For a pricely cost, I'm sure.
For a pricely fee. Jeff Piper, we see him right now guarding Henry. He doesn't look 100% healthy.
He's giving the wide receiver 6 yards at least off the ball.
I don't know about Pipe Village. He looks like he's out of it.
He might have gotten hit a little too hard.
He's mentally not in the game right now. He really has to get in there. If I were the Snow Bastards team, I'd be getting on him right now. And he's isolated in the huddle. He's not even next to his team at all.
He's not part of the team right now.
No, he really. This is uncalled for.
Where he is
I've never seen anything like this in all my years of doing play-by-play for El Nino football. Never seen anything like this. Here come the Farging Iceholes. Might see a trick play here. Kelly to RJ to fumble. RJ has to take it back at the 30. He wants to lateral it, but he is all the way down at the 2-yard line. And Hucko throws the ball right into RJ's lap.
SB Lauk celebrating.
That's a huge play for the Bastards. Pins them all the way deep. They're going to have to get to the 45 for a first down here.
That was a costly play. You got to wonder about RJ once again.
I would take the gloves off if I were me. I don't know. What do you think, Timo?
He's got to do something. He's got to do something.
Dropping balls, fumbling. He's the only guy in the field wearing gloves.
Dropped the touchdown
seriously.
pass and now the lateral.
Kelly wants to throw it.
He's throwing deep.
And it's going to be long. No way the A-Train can get that one. They're going to punt now. Great defensive stop by the Bastards. Eight minutes to go.
8 minutes to go.
In the half.
That was a huge stop by the Bastards.
They got to punt it away.
Had a chance to tie up this game, and they just couldn't get it done.
A couple guys we haven't heard from yet. Jason Piper, been very quiet, except does have a touchdown, but other than that.
And a booming kick.
As we see the kick. And that's just uncalled for. Now everybody's going to have to go get the ball. It's just unnecessary to kick it that far. We know he can punt. We don't have to see the showing off. No need to show off if you're Pipe City. win the game.
I mean, right now when this team's down like this.
Well, the Snow Bastards have a chance to go up 28-14 if they can mount some sort of drive here. We'll have to see.
I know last drive they looked a little weak. Looked like they weren't quite all there this time. Maybe they can come back out and show what they did in the first quarter.
Hucko QBs. We have a new QB. Gets it out to Laux in the flat. And Hair Rain on a tackle again.
Another great tackle.
Hervé Lamazana, he is underrated.
Very underrated on this team.
Shortest guy in the field, but works the hardest in the defensive end. A low snap. Hucko field. He's got Ben Scoter open. Wide open. He's got to step on Piper. He's got it. He's got the reception. And Dan Ben Scoter, the Duck, has got a touchdown.
He had more than a step. He had at least 3. That was all alone.
Leaves the ball for Nick Laux to say a prayer and spikes it. And Ben Scoter just walking away like he's been there before.
He has. He's definitely one of the better weapons today.
That's Ben Scoter's second reception today for a touchdown. That one coming from Chris Hucko.
The Iceholes are going to have to pull it together here.
So we've got 28-14 Snow Bastards in the lead.
On a huge strike.
Kelly will get it. He wants to take it himself. Nick Laux, I don't know what kind of defensive effort that was by SB. Ben Scoter, and now
Mike O'Connell. Oh no.
We've got a timeout. We've got a player hurt, and it
looks like he
Mike O'Connell.
His shoulder, is my guess. We need to get the doctor in there.
Might we see T-Bone Anderson get into the game now?
Yeah.
We'll take a timeout.
Did he separate his shoulder? Yeah.
How do you know? You heard it?
No, just from the way he was acting, you know he separated his shoulder. Has he done it before?
Probably.
He seemed to know.
Crazy MF. There's a reason he's crazy.
Mike O'Connell.
What was the injury report there on the field that you got?
Definitely separated his shoulder. And I don't know if he popped it right back in or what's going on, but he's going to have a sore shoulder at least for the rest of the game.
Well, we thought we might need a substitution and perhaps T-Bone might enter the game as an emergency backup, but O'Connell plays on. The kid's got a lot of heart.
You got to wonder if they're going right at O'Connell here.
Yeah, that's a good call. Kelly breaks through a couple, and O'Connell's in on the tackle. He's fumble.
And a forced fumble.
Anastasi has it, though. And they call him down. He was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds at least 4 yards.
But what guts and heroic effort by Mike O'Connell. Separating his shoulder, and he's still in on the tackle. Right now, you see a little Hervé talking to Jeff Piper. I don't know what that's all about. They're enemies. I don't know why they're talking.
A little trash, maybe.
You think he's talking a little trash?
I think Hervé
knows
he's got the best.
Would you respect the kid wearing an orange hat with a blue pom-pom on top?
I wouldn't, but Jeff Piper, I don't know if he has a choice at this point.
Yeah, well, I'd be curious to see what they're saying on the field to each other. Kelly in the shotgun. He had Piper open. He's going to look for Piper. Oh, Piper can't haul it in. Wow. Nick Laux was there also, possibly for a deflection or interception. Jeff Piper had a chance for a second touchdown today. Or Jay Piper.
Maybe a little too high.
And then the two of them talking back and forth to each other. Jay Piper definitely rubbing it in right now, but Nick Laux
knows the score.
Knows the score is right. Kelly on the QB keeper. Nick Laux tries to bring him down. This is not going to happen. Kelly puts a move on Scott
Kelly. Wow. He just wanted that more than everyone else on that
Scott
field.
Kelly is playing like a man possessed for the Farging Iceholes. He might be the only one on this team playing with heart and pride.
He's the only one out there that's giving 100% right now, I'd have to say.
So it's 28-21. 4 minutes to go here in the half. Scott Kelly has both touchdowns in the second quarter, both on quarterback runs.
Definitely a great offensive weapon for this team right now.
Hucko drops back, and it's Ben Scoter again. He's wide open. Who's going to guard this Dan Ben Scoter? Is there a doctor in the house today or what?
Dan Ben Scooter.
As Hucko comes over to us.
15 for 43? What?
What?
Wow.
What?
What? Spewing some past stats.
Big Huck. Feeling it today. And how about the Snow Bastards? They answer the call.
You got to wonder, Ben Scooter might be the best offensive weapon on this team right now. He's looking more like Randy Moss than a doctor right now.
He's got 3 touchdowns in this game, 2 in this quarter.
Definitely looks like him and Hucko are out to prove something to this Farging Iceholes team.
35-21 is our score. With just under 4 minutes, now it's 2 minutes to go in the half. And I think the Farging Iceholes
get on the board.
They can't wait to get into the locker room and start talking what's happening to their squad. The only guy
halftime adjustment.
The only guy playing right now is Scott Kelly. And he's dropping back. He's got a step. The A-Train has a step. And O'Connell breaks it up.
Breaks it up.
What heart? Who is this guy?
Determined.
He said before the game that he guaranteed victory, and he's backing it up. No separated shoulder will stop him. No separated shoulder will let that happen. As we see the A-Train walking back slowly, gingerly at best. Now he's a light jog. Light jog. We said in the beginning we have to see what happens with that knee. I think that was just a case of maybe a bad pass.
Maybe. You got to wonder. Scott Kelly is a better runner than a passer at this point in the game.
1 minute to go here in the first half. You got to see the 2-minute drill. Kelly's got Piper. Piper's wide open, being chased by Laux, but he won't get him.
And Jay Piper wins it.
Jay Piper gets his way into the end zone. We got a timeout.
Yeah, one left. How much time? How much time? 45 seconds with 1 timeout.
The videotape after the game.
It comes down to he got burned. And just looking for any way to get that touchdown back.
35-28 now is our score.
Now the question is, can the Bastards get a quick score on the way back? I bet they're looking for Ben Scooter here once again.
I really think the Snow Bastards need a touchdown here to rub it in. We're going into the locker room. I really do. And we'll see who guards Ben Scooter, but someone's going to have to guard him. Piper playing safety. They're going back on him. Hucko's got all day to throw. O'Connell had a step.
Oh, Hucko's got
He had Jeff
yards.
Piper. He has Nick Laux. Nick Laux in the middle of the field. He had a pick, and he's gone. Nick Laux to the 30. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, SB. Timeout called. 20 seconds.
We got 20 seconds.
20 seconds in the first half. And how about that play? Hucko to Laux for the touchdown.
Nick Laux' first touchdown on the day.
Hey, come here, quick. How much time?
20 seconds.
In this second quarter, Chris Hucko has 3 touchdown passes.
He's definitely out to show, definitely, the Iceholes that he is the quarterback to beat in this game.
It's been him against Kelly, and Kelly will flip it to Piper, who wants the A-Train. A-Train has a step, and it's broken up by Mike O'Connell.
Of course.
Just Mike O'Connell.
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 Mike O'Connell on the breakup.
5 seconds to go in the first half.
Got 1 play left.
It took 15 seconds?
Yeah. You got a problem? I'm not keeping time. Iceholes are just looking for someone to blame at this point.
Iceholes, they're questioning the shock. What they don't realize, though, is RJ's girlfriend is doing the clock. Why would she want to screw him?
Yeah, that's what you got to wonder. Here we are at the last play. The Iceholes need this play bad.
Kelly's going to have to go long. He's putting it up. It's way too long.
Way too long.
That's the end of the first half, and T-Bone, our score. Boy,
wow.
It's a blowout here.
Snow Bastards.
42-21.
Definitely surprising me here, the Snow Bastards.
Well, the Snow Bastards have been consistent. 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter and 3 touchdowns in the second quarter.
Ben Scooter right now is the most dangerous weapon on this field, by far. He's definitely showing that the Snow Bastards are out to prove that they're the #1 team this year.
42-28. That's the score.
Wow.
It's a blowout. It's a romp.
We'll see if the Iceholes can come up with some kind of a game plan for the second half.
We'll see if we can get some halftime interviews. We've got to take a break. We'll come back after this.